Like, where this came from? I was like,
by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the Cleveland Browns. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
yeah, the formations on here are very different from previous years past.
The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Manning to throw on 2nd down. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one goes for 24 yards. A first down carry for Barkley.
Who do you think the Giants are going to draft at quarterback after Eli?
And it'll be 2nd down.
If you're the coaching staff upstairs, you might want to file that play away. Did you see how fast the safety closed on that one? Coming up in run support, made a big-time tackle. Might want to try and check into a pass next time.
I agree.
Got him for a loss. Really, really great play defensively. Manning to throw on 2nd down. Finds a seam inside the 40. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. On 3rd and long, it's Manning. And this is going to be incomplete. Jabril Peppers, a former first-round pick, there on the coverage.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
Let's see.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10.
No, check, Patriot!
A first down throw for Mayfield. Screenplay, Johnson. And they'll get him down here at the 23. Only 3 there on the screen. It's 2nd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. From the gun, Mayfield.
Ah, come on. You should have caught that ball.
Incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. Beckham, the return.
Who won the Sunday night game? The Cowboys or the Eagles?
A good return there. Call it 13 yards.
The Cowboys?
It'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. New York Giants getting the football back here. 2018 for the Giants, unfortunately, a lot like 2017. The switch of coaches. With Pat Shurmur, he hasn't had much more success than his predecessor.
And don't understand their inability to score points. Because when you're talking about Saquon Barkley at running back, Odell Beckham Jr., Sterling Shepard wide receiver, Evan Ingram tight end, Eli Manning quarterback, there should be a lot more points on the board. Now, they have struggled in the offensive line. That's been a little bit of a turnstile for them. But the other question that people always come back to, is there going to be a change at the quarterback position? I don't know how the Giants can do it. Eli Manning is their best bet to try and win football game. The rookie Kyle Lauletta out of Richmond, he's been inactive in every game in the first part of the season.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
Oh, wow.
It's a pickup
The
of
Hawks
6
lost
and
by
good
1 to the
for
Lakers.
James. Here's Manning to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we get everybody he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down.
I mean, what the Hawks really need to do, they need to tank this season and get that boy out of Duke.
I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense.
Boy, that man, boy, I don't know. It's like if the Hawks get him, that franchise is totally changed.
6 DBs on 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Manning. He finds his target, Beckham. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Manning able to find OBJ there for a Giants first down. First trip to the red zone for the Giants. 1st and 10 at the 19. Into the red zone now. Manning. He dumps it off to Barkley. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Manning to throw once more. And that's incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Now Manning again. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
On defense, let me get something.
Again, it's Manning. Forced out to his left. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line.
On any 1st and goal, the real estate to work with for the offense is really cut down, and the defense knows it. So they often bring heat and pressure, which they did on this play. Got him down for a loss. Not a big one, but any loss of yardage in this position is tough for an offense.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Manning now to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Manning now on 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an
Come on,
effort to get his
defense, you
hand
can't
on
be
that
dropping no
one, knock it
picks.
away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And Rosas puts this one through. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
And some room to maneuver. Brashad Perriman off to the races. And all the way in. Touchdown. Cash in for 6.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprised.
Yeah, I mean,
now with touchbacks coming
I mean, yeah, I do sometimes, but you know, recently, well, pretty much about the past year and a half, I've been, you know, getting so well with it. Like, I just put the fastest dude on my team, and then I just follow my block and just take off. That's all you gotta do.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And the Giants ready to come out now. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done. And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
Manning now on 1st down. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Myles Garrett. He's the one that,
you know, I'm still not surprised that we played against Wayne Gallup in high school. It's crazy.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Let's go.
Shotgun now for Manning. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this 1st half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
Yards on the return. But for a moment, looked like he had a shot to go all the way.
Nah, I was just by myself now.
The Cleveland Browns
I haven't got that good yet to like juke everybody around me.
Couple of wins, a lot of near wins, but a lot of that optimism has really faded. And those competitive games early in the year, they're now just losses.
And that's exactly where people were headed with their optimism. Hey, this is going to pay dividends later. Go back to the season opener against Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I mean the only playbooks that have the Wildcat, like the one I'm using is a playbook I downloaded. The Panthers got the Wildcat, and I believe the Panthers, and I believe the Bills.
South at the midway point, at Denver and at Baltimore. That's not easy.
Mayfield to throw it this time. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Looking for Perrin. It's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5.
Partner, when you're playing cover 2, this is like a tag team for the safeties.
I overthrew the ball because I wasn't gonna give it to Landry, but then I saw Pyramid open. I'm like, okay, about to throw to him. But great play on the ball.
So after the INT, it's Manning, and this is going to be incomplete.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They come after them, they've sat back. I think that's what
it's coming. It's just, you know, my defense is not catching the ball.
That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Manning again here on 2nd and 10. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even given up a defensive touchdown.
Throwing is Manning on 3rd down. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. So 1:56 to play in this first half.
It should have been a pass interference, but you know it's Madden. they're not gonna call that often.
And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. Taking it about the 36. Look at the spin. Balance. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense, just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it.
And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. Kareem Martin in there to make the save.
I always hate calling that play.
Loss of 10. Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Okay.
Mayfield off the play fake. He's got an open man. He completes it to Callaway. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. They hand off to their big tight end. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Detroit!
Mayfield now on 2nd down. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down, couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
On 3rd down, Johnson. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Let's see if my field goal kicker can make this.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. So this will be... Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it will not work out. It is incomplete. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. The Giants offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure
I always be hitting them, especially with the Browns, because the Browns kicker know how to throw the ball.
In this situation, if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing now is Manning. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Yeah, pretty much Denzel Ward got Odell on lock. He's not gonna be catching nothing.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Manning will try again on 2nd down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And a potential turning point as he'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Detroit!
Final play of the half, Mayfield. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that.
There we go.
Now a second down throw for Mayfield. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Finding room at the 30 and all the way up to the 33-yard line. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Now let's go! Green, 39!
First down, Mayfield drops it off for Chubb. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have the center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
Dumps this to his running back, Chubb, and he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Give him 3 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Detroit!
They go with Chubb on second down. And he is tackled inside the 40.
Come on, you're supposed to get that last block.
That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
And that's a good sign right there as we start the third quarter, because in the first half, not much space to run the football. And as we go into the half, we often think to ourselves, all right, what's the adjustment? What do they have to do? You know what a lot of the adjustments are? no adjustments. You know the game plan, been working on it all week. Maybe a little tweak here or there, a little bit better blocking, and now you're establishing the running game. So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Josh Morrow in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
The Browns on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter.
Set. 3-19.
3rd and long for Mayfield. Man open, that's Damian Ratley. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And a nice gain of 21 yards. This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's got this one complete to Perriman. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going. I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know. Defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. Mayfield looks to throw. And he's got his man. That's Landry. And he is into the end zone.
About time, offense.
Jarvis Landry, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Browns add on to their lead. Point after here coming up. Whoa. He just yanked that one well to the left and no good. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the
Always the lag,
post,
always the lag.
Because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded at the goal line. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the 3rd quarter. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
I don't think so. I don't remember injuring him. But whoever that running back for the Giants, he big. 39, he like 6'2", maybe about 245.
2nd and 12. Back now here at MetLife Stadium.
Hey man, you down by 11. Time to make a comeback.
Here's a give to Barkley. leaping over him. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. They keep it with Barkley on first down. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. Now they'll throw it with Manning to Barkley on the check down. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They'll give him a yard on the play, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. To throw on 3rd down. Manning, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Larry Ogunjobi in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it'll be 4th down. Now Manning, gotta have this one. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. They'll start by running the option to the right. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
2nd down, Mayfield. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
They had enough yards for the first down, but a clutch hit right there defensively jars it free. No first down.
Here's Britton Colquitt now as he'll. And look at this. It's a fake.
How you do? Come on.
A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. Well, not only did they try to fake it, they put the ball in the arm of their punter, and it didn't work out.
Not the quarterback.
No.
The punter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Risky.
And it's so funny because when it works, genius. When it doesn't work, not so smart.
Not so genius.
In this case, not so genius. But I do admire that he went for it.
They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. They need a touchdown, the 2-point conversion, and a field goal. Pretty good start to the drive, though.
Yeah, good start to the drive, but the urgency has to really be increased by both the players on the field and everyone on the sidelines. Got to make sure everyone is up and into this game. 7
yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage is coming through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
A handoff to Barkley. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Manning now on first down. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about it.
And he's hit and And taken down. Eli sacked. Myles Garrett in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. On third down, Manning escaping the pressure right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. He hit his first, now this from 43. And the kick by Rosas is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. Well, that's one part of the equation, puts them back within one score, but I'd be surprised if we don't see an onside kick coming up.
Yeah, I think you're probably right, partner. They've still got the 2 timeouts, but without that third one, they can bleed a lot more clock on you. So how confident are you that the defense can hold them deep? I think you're exactly right. I'd line up and play for the onside kick here.
And he's going to get taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
What?
And he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line.
I don't know. I can't do no fake field goal. I can't do no fake punt. That play was supposed to go to Nick Chubb, but Baker Mayfield just kept it. I'm like, come on, Cleveland. Do something right.
On second down, Johnson. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Here's Mayfield. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Nick Chubb, come on, you can't be dropping no passes. High defense, all we need is just a turnover.
So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. Here's Beckham. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Giants will begin this drive in good shape, 1st and 10. And now out come the Giants. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you've played really well early and then you kind of relax a little bit to step on the gas again. They just did it on the last play. Looks like they want to finish this one off.
He's going to let it fly.
Pick.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I mean, you've been doing that Odell Beckham, slam pattern all game long. So I just told myself I need to take that away. And then he just, had to throw it up.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
A big game there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
Detroit! Detroit! Gone!
So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. Flushed out right. He's going to look at this. They get the time they need it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
He'll look to throw. It's hauled in by Shepard. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout called.
You never know until you try.
One final try now for Manning, eluding the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle
What'd you say?
at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly.
You almost
Even
had
though
me.
We both knew it was a long shot.